Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. No, this is not my usual setting in my small studio in historic downtown Leesburg, Virginia. Today I'm actually coming to you from the land of the Ted Cruz getaway. I'm in beautiful Cancun, Mexico. For the first time in a couple of years, my wife Nilu and I decided we were going to take a few days of downtime, and I was intending not to post my daily videos. I got messages from many of you yesterday when, for the first time in more than a year, I did not put up a daily video. So I am back today because I wanted to just knock out a quick video about something that has been bothering me for days now, ever since I first saw it reported earlier in the week, and it has to do with a pretty serious abuse of the rule of law, and particularly of the grand jury's power and authority. And it involves Bill Barr misusing, at least unethically and perhaps unlawfully, the power of the grand jury to do what? To try to unmask a Twitter account that was mocking Devin Nunes. Here's how the New York Magazine reported it out earlier this week. Headline: Barr's Justice Department launched secret attack on Trump allies' Twitter critic. And the article begins: of all the extraordinarily hackish maneuvers Bill Barr's Justice Department undertook to protect Donald Trump, perhaps the most hackish was not revealed until Monday afternoon. According to a newly unsealed court document, Barr's DOJ obtained a grand jury request to expose the author of a Twitter account that had mocked Republican Congressman Devin Nunes. And mind you, Nunes had been suing people unsuccessfully, news agencies and Twitter accounts that mocked him, that hurt his feelings. And the article continues: it's almost impossible to convey how amateurish Nunes's legal claims are. He believes he can sue Twitter over the existence of a parody account mocking him, including one called Devin Nunes's Cow, on the principle that the fake cow has said hurtful things about him, and this is somehow not allowed. But folks, this is when it turns from just kind of funny and absurd and ludicrous to serious, unethical, and perhaps illegal. Bill Barr reportedly issued a grand jury subpoena to Twitter to try to unmask one of these parody accounts that was mocking Nunes. This particular account was called Alt Devin, or Devin Alt. And here's the thing, can we do a quick 30 seconds on the power of the grand jury? The grand jury is an arm of the court, not an arm of the prosecutor's office. The grand jurors are sent notices to appear by the court. They serve basically at the authority of the court. And yes, prosecutors do issue grand jury subpoenas, and a grand jury subpoena is virtually a court order, because we use the power and authority of the court to order people pursuant to a grand jury subpoena to appear and testify truthfully before the grand jury about what? About criminal activity. See, here's the thing. You can only issue a grand jury subpoena, you can only exercise the power and authority of the court through the grand jury if you're investigating crime, if you have a reasonable expectation that the person or the materials you are subpoenaing will provide evidence in a criminal investigation that could lead to an indictment. You can't use it to try to unmask Twitter parody accounts because those accounts are mocking a Donald Trump loyalist or lackey like Devin Nunes. Even a frivolous politician like Devin Nunes. You get to mock him. without Bill Barr using the authority of the court through a grand jury subpoena to try to unmask you, not to investigate crime, to try to unmask you. That is dangerous, that is unethical, that may be unlawful. The devil's in the details. I fully expect the Department of Justice Inspector General's office and perhaps the criminal division of the Department of Justice itself is already investigating the nature of this apparent abuse of the grand jury power by Bill Barr's Department of Justice. Fortunately, after Joe Biden was elected and he began to clear out the unethical deadwood from the Department of Justice that Bill Barr had placed there, they withdrew that subpoena. Obviously, because they knew it was not an appropriately issued subpoena. It was an abuse. So I would say let's stay tuned to this story, folks, because I'm sure we will be hearing more about it, together with other investigations into the way Bill Barr ran the Department of Justice, for the benefit of Donald Trump, a corrupt president. And we will continue to be on the lookout for justice, because justice matters. As always, folks, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I may try to knock out another video or two from the land of the Ted Cruz getaway in the coming days before I return home to Northern Virginia. So I look forward to talking with you, if not tomorrow, then the next day.